Good morning, it's Tuesday, October 14, 2014. I'm Steve Miller and this is the Asia Brief. A new dawn breaks in Hong Kong, bringing with it more questions as to what ultimately will resolve a tense situation that every day seems to bring about new twists and turns. Police Monday morning began removing barricades in several areas in an attempt to free up certain locations and allow traffic to once more flow. Everything remained peaceful for a while, but before long, masked individuals, presumably anti-democracy supporters, arrived and forcibly tried removing additional barricades. The two sides clashed, ending what had been a fairly quiet day. Quote, "There were 40 or 50 of them, all very organized. They didn't talk to us. They just removed the barriers violently. We don't want to give back the road to violent people," said 23-year-old student Chokin Wong. Hong Kong's chief executive CY Leung said he wasn't planning on cracking down on the protesters, but would take necessary measures if needed. Given Leung's alleged ties to Hong Kong's triads, many questioned if the Hong Kong government was responsible for Monday's altercations. Hong Kong analysts speculate that Beijing has issued clear instructions to Hong Kong leaders that the streets must be cleared by next Monday and that no blood must be spilled in doing so. William Lam of the Jamestown Foundation also suspects Beijing is behind the recent leak regarding Leung's financial deal with an Australian company and is orchestrating a way out for the embattled chief executive. Vongfong continues to drench Japan. Yesterday, the storm forced the cancellation of more than 500 flights and suspension of the West Japan Railway in the Kansai region. More than 50 people have been injured thus far, and 450,000 have been asked to evacuate from various regions. Now classified as a tropical storm with winds measuring 160 kilometers per hour, it's expected to reach Tokyo today. Seoul, South Korea's gay pride event earlier this year was marred by the arrival of hostile Christian groups who believe that being gay is a sin. The Love Conquers Hate themed parade, sponsored in part by Google Korea, was attended by more than 10,000 individuals and was one of the largest pride events South Korea has ever seen. Seoul's Mayor Park Won-soon feels the time is right to start pushing for a change in the nation, saying, quote, "I personally agree with the rights of homosexuals, but the Protestant churches are very powerful in Korea. It isn't easy for politicians. It's in the hands of activists to expand the universal concept of human rights to include homosexuals. Once they persuade the people, the politicians can follow. It's in process now." End quote. Park went on further to say that he hopes South Korea will be the first Asian nation to recognize same-sex marriages, something he feels is supported by the Constitution. A court in China has sentenced 12 people to death. The names released suggest many are ethnic Uyghurs. The court determined these individuals are responsible for July events in Ilixku and Huangdi, and another court in Kashgar issued 15 suspended death sentences, 9 life sentences, and 4 were given prison terms of more than 4 years. China also reported that 2 men attacked a pregnant woman in Xinjiang last Friday. Thank you very much for joining me today. Follow the Asia News Weekly Twitter and Facebook feeds for more news. The Asia Brief is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 International License.